All right, so here's the scene at our little campsite. Whoa, look at that sunrise. Holy smokes, that is beautiful. But the main story is the bear encounter last night. Here's the AT, and this is where we are. My tent, and Spud, who hails from Minnesota, who came within, let's see, I'm gonna say 7 feet of a bear. That big trunk right over there, the bear was sitting right down on his haunches on the right hand side. And I would swear that he went after the tent, but we don't see any damage or anything. So he might have just been sitting on a log or stepped on a branch or something that broke. But we got out of our tents and yelled ourselves hoarse and threw rocks and sticks. And the bear ran off down the hill down here. And we could hear it down there moving around, but didn't come back. But it was difficult to get to sleep, as you can imagine. So anyways, Spud survived. As you can see, there he is.
Hello.
And as we decided, it was a really good thing there were two of us up here when it happened, because it would have been even more exciting. And when I say exciting, I would say horrifying. And anyways, hopefully you got some sleep. I got some.
Yeah, a little bit.
I got enough, I think.
Yeah.
But that is the big excitement of the day. And I gotta say, Spud has a bear canister. Did everything right. Bear canister's down the path a little ways. Bear was definitely not looking for that. Something about the tent. Maybe he was just curious. Who knows? But anyways, we both survived and are pretty happy about that. So okay. All right, here's the evidence. We thought we heard. Yeah, right there. Thought we heard the tent pop or something.
Oh, I noticed it.
And Spud was in there, so
Yeah.
he saw it. Yeah, either the bear walked by it and got caught on it.
Yeah.
Could be, because
Could
then he went around the corner, because he was right back here when I saw him. But we yelled at him. We yelled.
Yeah, we yelled at it.
So we yelled at that bear last night, and we threw stones and sticks and things, and it sat down here on its haunches, and it looked at me, because I was out of the tent first, and I was a ways away. It looked at me, and I stood up and was yelling at it, and then all of a sudden it just made up its mind, decided that I don't want to be here anymore, and it just bolted down the hill. But it didn't go very far, because we could hear it kind of moving around in the bushes. So we tossed a bunch of rocks down there, and then it moved on.
Yep.
We haven't seen the bear can yet, so we assume it's still where it was, but got to go find that,
I'm
right?
gonna go check on that now.
All right. More evidence.
Bear can's tipped over.
The bear can is tipped over.
Yeah.
But as we know, bear cans they're hard for people to get into, much less bears.
Yeah.
So he definitely found this.
Mm-hmm.
And then came up the path to see if he could find something easier, maybe. I don't know. Wow. So how do you feel? How do you feel?
That was exciting. Yeah.
It's a little bit more than exciting,
Yeah,
I
it
think.
was
But
pretty terrifying.
yeah, we survived.
We survived. That's all that matters.
Good job.
Yeah.
It is day 66 and the morning after the bear encounter. And look at that sky. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dry and sunny. Finally. Pretty happy about that. Still trying to put together the bear incident last night. I think probably what happened was, we put it together. The bear tried to walk between the, well, first he investigated the bear can, then he came up into the camp, and he tried to walk between the other guy's tent and the big tree, and he got his toes caught in the fly of the tent because he couldn't see. It was right around 9:15 or just a little past 9. And when he pulled his paw out of there, the whole tent went twang, crack. And I thought that when I heard it, I thought a branch had fallen. But the guy in the other tent said, "Can you take a look outside? I hear something out there." I said, "You sure it's not a branch?" And he said, "No, I can hear it breathing and sniffing around. It's something big." So I opened up my tent fly, and sure enough, there was a bear on the other side of the tree, sitting down. Maybe he was just shocked from the didn't understand what happened to him when he got his paw caught. But I jumped right out of the tent and started making noise, still trying to get my voice back. But at that time, the other guy jumped out of his tent, and the bear had already sized me up and run off. Well, he was running down the hill, and we yelled at him all the way down, threw stuff at him. So very exciting, and the wrong kind of excitement. But there are bears out here for sure. I was a naysayer, and now I'm not. So there you go. So that's the excitement. Still thinking about it. But beautiful day today, going down into Pearisburg. Already making good progress, and I'll update you as things progress. Well, we finally get a view. Look at this. This is so nice to see. Again, Virginia is not flat. See a few of those dark clouds, but we haven't had any rain today, so I don't want to say that too loud. Bring it on. But Spud's here with me. We're rehashing the bear incident again.
Oh yeah.
It's good therapy. We seem to be doing okay. Our voices are recovering. All good.